Are you spending all of your time in that action-oriented, hustle and grind, yang energy in your business? Are you feeling exhausted and burnt out? Or are you flowing around in your yin energy from project to project, super watery, waiting for divine inspiration to land and never really getting anything actually done in the process? I'm willing to bet that for 80% of the people watching this, you're caught up in one of these two polarities. And quite frankly, it's sucking your soul dry. But guys, it doesn't have to be that way. When we lean into ancient practices of tantric energetics, hermetics, universal laws, and we start balancing the yin and the yang energies in our lives and our business, we create more room for harmony and flow in our entire lives. This makes our business more abundant, more easeful, and more full of joy than ever before. And yes, you even get less hustle. And let's be honest, isn't that kind of why we joined the self-employment journey in the first place? So we could have more fun and spend more time with our friends and family? I thought so. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly how to let go of that forced, hustling yang energy or the super disorganized, flowy yin energy and step into balance with your business. And no, it does not matter which end of the spectrum you're on. I will be offering tips for both. These are some of the foundational practices that my partner and I have used to scale our income from literally almost broke to six-figure months in less than a year, all while we are living a life of travel, pleasure, and enjoyment. So if we can do it, I promise you can do it too. If you don't know who I am by now, shame on you, but I'm Stephanie. I'm the erotic and tantric alchemist. On this channel, we blend sexuality and spirituality with the esoteric, the occult, the modern, and the ancient, wrapping it all up, grounding it in 3D reality, and fusing it with just a little bit of inspiration to help you create the life you've always dreamed of. Sounds pretty awesome, right? If you didn't already know that sexuality is your pathway to living an incredible life, then my doves, I got a lot to show you. You want to make sure that you hit that subscribe button and join me down this amazing rabbit hole, okay? And let me, of course, remind you that if you are loving this content and the ability to ground your ancient tantric hermetic principles into this reality for tangible 3D results, then you're going to love this upcoming free pleasure mastery challenge that starts in only a few days from the day of this going live. Over 5 days, we're going to use a guided pleasure meditation that I've created to journey energy through the body, release any stuck emotions, and create more space for your dream life so that you have space to receive your actual desires. This practice has helped literally hundreds of women and men find forgiveness, body love, abundance, soulmates, dream homes, and more, and I'm offering it as my gift to you 100% free. We go live on March 17th, and so make sure, please do yourself a favor, sign up, comments down, or the link is down below. Okay, so guys, let's talk all about Tantra, the yin and the yang, and your business. First, what is Tantra? There's a lot of words out there. In Neo-Tantra circles, we hear this definition of either to weave or to stretch. And while both of these definitions are beautiful and I feel accurate in their own right, they're also a little bit reductionary. Ancient Tantra is known as the spiritual science of energy. That's the most holistic representation, and I love it. And from that perspective, really anything that's working with energy in a spiritual scientific kind of method can be considered Tantra. But we're going to be focused on the proven stuff from the ancient places. And of course, as you all know here, if you've been joining me on this channel, hopefully you guys have been paying attention, but you know that business success is about a lot more than strategy. And in fact, it's mostly about your energy, which is why we bring these two things together. In Tantra, we talk a lot about the importance of polarities, specifically your masculine and your feminine, or your yin and your yang, as a key component. Super important. So I'm going to go ahead and define what we mean by yin and yang, or feminine and masculine energies. But as a super quick reminder here, you guys, let's remember that all beings have both energies. The physical body and sex organs that you were born with do not predetermine the energy you're capable of receiving or working with. And regardless of which gender you personally identify with, I love you no matter what. The world loves you no matter what. And these practices are accessible and available to everybody. So don't get hung up on masculine versus feminine, guys, okay? All right, let's dive into the Yang, masculine Shiva energy. This is the energy of action and of doing and of holding space. This is how we set a to-do list and we get her fucking done. This is how we hold space for others, how we create a plan, which is holding space, and then how we push through it, which is the action piece to do the hard things to really change our life. Now, the Yin, feminine, or Shakti energy is your creative force. It's the energy of flow, of creation, of birth, of dance, of play, of inspiration, enjoyment, and receiving. It is the energy that makes life worth living, quite frankly. And after all, like, what's the point of having a wildly successful business if you don't slow down and enjoy the process or any of the fruits of your labor? If we still wanted that, we would have stayed in corporate. Am I right? Cool. So now let me ask you this. Do you actually allow yourself to spend time in both of those energies, either in your business or in real life? I'm gonna go ahead and guess that for the majority of you, you're in your business, you're probably spent polarized in one or the other. Now, this is okay for a time. It's not the worst thing, but we have to remember there is a law of rhythm, a law of season. Everything in balance, you guys. We cannot spend all of our time in one energy, in just masculine, in just yang, or in just yin, feminine energy. We are literally not meant to do that, to spend consistent amounts of time in either one polarity, just like we're not meant to always live in winter or always live in summer. In Tantra, we talk about the sacred union, the necessity of both. Now, in Hermetics, we talk about the law of rhythm, or the law of seasonality. Everything in its own time and everything in harmony. We even see this with the Wheel of Fortune card in the tarot, so it's literally everywhere. Now, when we're running a business, this is its own creative force. It cannot survive, and just like we can't survive, spending 100% of our time in just yang or yin energy. And quite frankly, nor should you want to, because you're gonna burn yourself out or you're not gonna be productive, one or the other. So in order to cultivate a balance of both, we need to be willing to step into the energy of our polarity. If you're feeling like you resonate most with the yin or the feminine energy, you're a creative that's struggling to get shit done, then it's time for you to pull more into your masculine yang energy, into both your business and your life, because they mirror each other. I'm going to assume if this is in one place, it's probably in the other. Now, alternatively, if you resonate most like I did in most of my career in the yang energy, that hustle, grind, action, all of the doing till you go to bed exhausted and you don't even remember what you did the last night because you haven't even taken time to process the memories of the experience. Well, I mean, it's no surprise. You need more flow. You need more yin. And here's a really real secret, you guys. The truth is, if we think of the way yin energy works, it works the best when it's held in a masculine container. Think of a liquid like water. When it's held in a container or a bottle, it has the ability to flow and move and be itself in total harmony and safety. But if we take the bottle or the cup away, well, we just got a mess all over the floor. And that's kind of how yin energy works. So we can ensure that our yin and yang energies support each other by holding each other accountable and by using them for what they're meant for and not like taking advantage of them by abusing them. So when we balance both of these energies, we allow ourselves to tap into that nice flowy creativity, play, and receptivity that's offered by the yin energy without drowning ourselves in the ocean. And we get to feel the empowerment that comes from the masculine ticking of boxes that we all love without getting lost in a never-ending to-do list. Sounds pretty good, right? I hope I've convinced you. Hopefully you're feeling convinced that you need to see more balance in your life. And then if you are, you definitely want to hit the subscribe button, because next week I'm doing a deep dive into how to use these principles of balancing your masculine and your feminine energy to create a balanced calendar and morning routine, which is one of the biggest secrets that you'll hear everybody talk about for successful business. So super, super important. We're going to talk all about miracle mornings with Tantra, how to make sure you have a miracle day using these same principles of yin and yang and Tantra. So you can apply this to your business. You can apply this to your life. You can apply this to your calendar. I hope I've convinced you that this balance is a vital, vital, vital ingredient, one of the most important things you could possibly do for your business and for your sanity and for the sanity of everybody around you, because they're all impacted. If you have any questions, you guys know that I stay live for 30 minutes whenever these drop on Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific. Ask the questions. And if you're looking for more details on the exact how do I step, like this is great stuff, but how do I step into my yin energy or how do I step into my yang energy, let me know. I would be more than delighted to create a video for you on that. Make sure you leave those comments because that is what fuels me. That's where I get my ideas and my inspiration from, and that's how I bring this amazing content to you. And of course, I also want to remind you that you can like, subscribe, share, comment, engage with this video to help other people find this amazing life-changing content. And last but not least, you guys, please do yourselves a favor and look at the Pleasure Mastery Challenge. It starts on March 17th, and we are going to be spending 5 days dropping into practices just like this one, moving energy through the body. It is 100% free. You have literally nothing to lose. It is my gift to humanity to help you move energy through your body so that you can be a clearer channel for what wants to come through you and live a better life. So link is in the description. Make sure you check that out. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for being here. My next video is going to drop at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, put a reminder in your calendar. You want to catch these live so that you can engage with me actively as soon as you have questions. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you next week where we talk all about making your mornings a miracle with Tantra.